What they're doing with a lot of that money is that they're grabbing and investing that dollar into building an infrastructure for the internet. So what's happening in today's environment? A lot of activity is happening in this world, and we're moving fast in this transition towards the internet environment. And a lot of companies are trying to understand how to take advantage of them. And if you have some knowledge already of social media marketing and you've been in this world before COVID-19, you are ahead of the game because you know that much more than the people that are now trying to understand what this world is all about and how they can actually take advantage of the power of social media platforms and the 3+ billion people that are actively using this world. Again, we're still just getting started. We have 8 billion people on the planet. We only have 3 billion people on social media, and only about 4 billion in total are actively on the internet across the world or are using the internet. There's still a large section of the planet that doesn't even have access to the internet. There's a lot of things moving in that direction to resolve that particular issue. I don't know if you guys have stayed in contact with Facebook's news and what their big plans are, but in the conference a few years ago, 2 years ago actually, when they have a conference called the F8 conference, which they have every single year. This conference, they talked about the plans. Mark Zuckerberg got on stage and he talked about his plans to bring in Facebook and the internet to the world. And one of the main things that they're doing with all the enormous amount of money that they have, which is quite a bit, at this point, that company is worth $750 billion. They have a lot of cash. What they're doing with a lot of that money is that they're grabbing and investing that dollar into building an infrastructure for the internet. For example, they're investing on satellites, and they're going to be putting satellites across the planet. And these satellites have one purpose, and that is to provide internet to the world. So again, this whole wave of social media marketing is still barely getting started. So down the line, once we go through the line of 100 years, well, the ones that were building their businesses in this environment are going to be able to plant their flags. Just like we had the Wild Wild West and people conquered land on the physical world, where we now have the Wild Wild Internet, where people are conquering land on the internet era. And if you position yourself, you're going to be set up to succeed for generations to come. And your business will continue to thrive if you did a good job of putting your brand out there in front of the world.